Hey, this is Matt once again. This is another paid request, this time for Brookelyn, who wanted me to do a commentary on Children of the Corn 3 Urban Harvest from 1995. First off, thank you for that. Second off, for those interested requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, reviews, re-reviews, pretty much whatever, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both things are down below in the info box. Now, this one, I think I saw this film once, and that would have been probably 15 years ago. I remember this having some decent practical makeup effects. I remember this being better than the second film. Because the first Children of the Corn I don't mind. The second one, yeah. The remake in 2009 is god awful. And they keep making them for some reason. Who'd have thought Children of the Corn would be one of the longest running franchises? But let's get into this. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Dimension Films, the Weinsteins, they had Miramax, and then Dimension is pretty much a lot of times their horror stuff, if it was Hellraiser or Children of the Corn sequels. Also, they would release Scream and I think The Faculty, and I know for one I understand, so I don't know, so I said yes. Every few years they had to make another Children of the Corn to keep the rights to it. But I guess, you put a little bit of money, people go to the video store, they recognize the title, they go, wonder what this one's like. Is that curiosity that a lot of people have with sequels. Curiosity, I wonder how this is like. Even like, I wonder how bad it is. But it's a familiar name. And Children of the Corn was not like one of the biggest hits of its time, but it was a decent hit. A lot of people don't like the first Children of the Corn. I don't mind it. Screaming Mad George did the effects. Okay. Screaming Mad George did the effects on Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master, the whole roach scene where the ladies turn to a roach. He did those effects, and those were great. He also worked on, I think, The Guyver? I don't know whatever happened, and whatever happened to Screaming Mad George? From what I read up, in very tiny bit parts, Charlize Theron is in this, and Nicholas Brendon, who would be Xander in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV show, but they're like little bit parts. I don't even think they have name of their characters in this. That was before they were famous. Based upon a short story by Stephen King. Stephen King hated most of the movies based on this stuff, except Stand By Me he liked, Misery he liked, Shawshank Redemption, Green Mile, and pretty much anything from Rob Reiner or Frank Darabont he liked. He liked the new stuff like It, and Day Praise the Pet Cemetery for some reason, the new one. I'm like, you know what, Stephen King's Graveyard Shift is better than the new Pet Cemetery. Okay, so there's some RV yelling for Joshua. So yeah, some guy running out. Boy, don't make this some sad night. What's he gonna do? This guy's gonna chase the kid with a scythe? Okay, for some reason, each time he swings it, there's like a weird sound effect. Pew! Pew! Wonder why. Okay, so there's two brothers, Joshua and Eli. I don't know about the acting on these kids. I don't know, why does the younger kid seem like he's dubbed? I don't think he is dubbed, but yeah, I don't know about the acting on these kids. So the older brother left, and the younger brother said, "Go ahead, I'll stay and take care of this." Family is sacred. What the hell? So the kid left a suitcase, took a book, and left. Oh, the corn's coming alive. Toward the stalks of corn have got each of his arms and legs. Ooh, shit. Ripping his arm off. What the hell is that behind? Oh, they put him as a scarecrow. Ooh. They sewed his mouth and eyes shut. Watch over this as you watch over me. So the older brother doesn't know. The older brother doesn't know the younger has this evil power and just turned the dad into a damn scarecrow. So wait, he was still moving and the older brother didn't notice a guy moving like this behind him? What is this scarecrow? That popped out of nowhere. Wow, the older brother's an idiot. He didn't notice that. This is chill the corn in the city. Urban harvest, hence I started urban harvest. Children of corn in the city, chopping up the corn every night and day. The corn stars that keep on turning, corn stars that keep on raping, pushing up the poontang. So yeah, two Amish-looking kids. Joe, the corn will take over Chicago. Gonna turn Chicago into one giant cornstalk. Actually, I don't know if Chicago. Where are they? It is Chicago. I was right. Chicago. The chicanery of carnage in Chicago. All you people are going to be turned to a giant cornstalk. Damn Chicago. Chiller corn meets with Candyman. I would say for some reason the cinematography, it looks a bit better than Chiller Corn 2. Like, it doesn't look as cheap. So they've been adopted to these new parents. new home. Which, I mean, that's been done before, like Child's Play 2. Andy Barkley settled in with a new family. But I wonder, where did they get their clothes? Like, did they just go back home, get their clothes, and leave? Or. And why does the older brother not have any possessions? No suitcase of his own? If it's very expensive, then maybe put it in your room. If it's that damn expensive, why you have it out like that, and why you put it in your room? It's very precious, so I will drop it. Good job. Well, Joshua, why'd you pick it up? Answer, Joshua. Why are you silent? You fucking mute? Okay, Joshua ain't gonna say, like, anything? Well, then fuck you then, Joshua. That was like some crappy pizza. Okay, when you have a kid give a he who walks to behind the rose speech and terror, you kind of realize the whole adoption has been a mistake. You call, you know it's been a mistake. Get him the fuck out of my house. Goodbye. I'm sorry, if you adopt a kid, they give a grace like that, it's time to leave. Goodbye. He's. So behind this, oh thank goodness there's a hole just big enough for him to fit. This guy did a crap job placing this wall then. Some clothes. The adopted mom was open a suitcase. So they have more than one suitcase? I only saw one suitcase. What does that have? Corn? A lot of cockroaches. There's nothing in there now, right? And there's nothing in there, right? He opens the suitcase, it's like clean. Nope, just torn. Again, these are like a lot of warning signs, like the weird race, the older brother just being a dunce, the younger brother, like his suitcase is full of corn. See, these are all warning signs that you just go, okay, if you adopted these two kids, it's time to return them. You know, just like you got a meal messed up at a fast food, or you bought the wrong item at your grocery store. It's best to just go back and return it. Just return it. Why did you guys even adopt kids in the first place? It was a bad call, Ripley. It was a bad call. No, it's because they're incest. When you close the door, they're ready to buff fuck each other in a Flying 69 sycophant way. They're incestual lovers. That's the deepest evil of all. The older brother looks like 30. I mean, how old is he supposed to be for an older brother? He looks 30. And the younger brother, yeah. And thank God this little hole's right in the fence. Yeah, you crawl in there. There's a hole in the fence and there's a hole in the fucking wall. Like the... And thank God there's a factory right behind it. Where the hell's that light coming from that's shining on his face? Where's that light coming from shining on his face? Well, it's not there anymore. Of course, she doesn't want the sex. But yeah, why do you adopt kids if you want sex? Or why don't you get to the sex and make a kid of your own? But if they can't, well, again, enjoy the sex. Worry about a kid like 10 years later. What was this organ music? This organ... Oh no, the suitcase of corn. I'm gonna stick this up your corn hole. It looks like a... It looks like a dildo. Please hold it up. I offer this... Here, Ross Beyond the Rose, I offer this dildo. Okay, somehow that's causing the couple to have vigorous sex. As this kid is picked... What the hell is going on with her mouth? Is she having a dream, a nightmare? Well, she saw the roaches and they weren't there. Decent effects, I'll say, with the... Huh. I was going to say, when the kids picked up the corn, throwing it, and the ground is caving in, those effects were pretty decent. Is this going to be a dream within a dream? No. I mean, pretty much the gist of this, we want children to corn, but we want it in the city. Which I guess, I mean, makes it at least different venue. At least a different venue for the eyes. But how is this a sequel to the second film? The second film, it was... Wasn't the ending of the second film, the Native American guy was now the spirit that was going to protect over that area? Maybe he's protected that area, he just can't get his butt to Chicago. I just get my ass to Chicago. So the older brother Joshua seems like the nice innocent guy, while the little brother is the evil little scum sucker. What do you want, kid? How was that? Oh, it's gonna be bugs again? Just don't open it, yeah. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. This little kid's a jerk. Those ass through the... You know, if you get him in the headlock and you just go... There you go. Now what's your porn gonna do for you, little dickwad? Just put in the fucking... Again, you just grab the kid... Or no, the sleeper hold. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Sam Fisher style, Sam Fisher style. You ever see Splinter Cell? Bitch! Frank Nolan. I recognize that guy. Let me see. Any info about this? All he said was he likes the shirt. That's all he said, kid. But you calm down. Fine, your shirt sucks. How about them? So yeah, the second film was in 1992. Filmed in 91. I guess there's a DVD that has a commentary. Let's see. What the hell's your problem? Just shoot that kid in the head or something, man. I like that the reviews on the covers, like, horrifying, move over Jason and Freddy, but they misspelled Freddy. They spelled Freddy Freddie. I'm like, what the hell? You don't even know how to spell Freddy? This is like a little kid, and the guy's like, I'm afraid you're gonna suck my dick. I want to see this story more about this guy protecting his girl from the Switchblade Man. They're better actors than the two lead kids. Can one of these kids be the heroes? Yeah. Piss off, kid. Major horror certain to scare. That's one review. It's directed by James D.R. Hickox. I don't know what else he's done. Maybe I'll look that up. I like looking up information on films. Here's the thing with like a lot of adaptations of Stephen King movies, I like a lot of them. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I like Terry, the original Terry. I like Creepshow. I like the first show of the Corn. I like Stand By Me, Shawshank Redemption. Firestar is there. I love Max Overdrive. I don't care what Stephen King says. I like the original Pet Sematary. I don't even mind Pet Sematary 2. Misery is great. I love the Mangler. I think that's underrated. Lawnmower Man's fun for what it is. The Shiny by Stanley Kubrick is a classic. The Dead Zone. I like a lot of other stuff. Steve D's Graveyard Shift I love. Silver Bullet. Cat's Eye. Christine. Cujo. Because I said you don't deal with it. You don't like it. So the little kid is Daniel Cerny. The older kid, Josh, was played by Ron Melendez. Daniel Cerny. He was, the little kid in Demonic Toys. No wonder he looks familiar. Huh. And sorry, the older Amish kid is good at basketball. Where the hell did he learn to play basketball? Well, I just maybe there's basketball back then. It says Charlize Theron. Oh, Nicholas Brendon is basketball player 1. So Nicholas Brendon, I guess, is one of these basketball players? Kind of recognized him. Briefly. This kid butthurt that your brother's gonna be a friend? Don't be butthurt, little kid. Maybe I'm not far off with the sexual stuff. Is this little kid in love with his brother or what? This is just a 4.2 on IMDb. Fuck you, kid. How about I pick you up and I'll play a game of bashing your head in the fucking sand? And a pile driver, you little twat. How about you stop playing games with evil and corn? Bend him over, stick the corn cob up his ass. The director was in the editorial department for Masters Universe. And What About Bob? Directing wise, he did Blood Surf, Sabretooth from 2002, The Gold Retrievers, a dog movie with Steve Guttenberg and Billy Zane. Until the Unbelievers Feel Our Wrath. How about you wait a couple years till you're 18 and then get laid, kid? Then you'll know. Infidels. See, you need to just get a shotgun and shoot this kid in the face. That will make things better. So this is filmed in December 1993, ended January 1994, and then it got released in 95. It was the first film in the series made under Dimension Films and Miramax Films, who purchased the rights to the series, distributed the 7 sequels to the original 2 films. It was the first film to be released direct-to-video. The film debuted on Blu-ray 2011 from Echo Bridge Entertainment. Huh. So this has a Blu-ray from Echo Bridge Entertainment. Wow. This film doesn't have a Blu-ray, The First Watchers, but... I mean, granted, it's Echo Bridge Entertainment, but still. It has a Blu-ray. I mean, I've seen far worse films, to be fair. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I would say the setup and the location makes it a bit more interesting than the second film. And it is funny, the second film went into theaters, but this felt... Oh, this feels... I don't know. A bigger budget. Maybe it's the city location. And steal that corn. And they drew another corn. Oh, get the hell out of there. The corn's angry. Wait, now she's in the middle of a cornfield. Another hallucination? Yep. There's a homeless guy with his ZZ Top beard. Well, yeah, he finds a place to get some food, some corn, so yeah, of course the homeless guy would be happy. I was supposed to say, why is the guy standing on his head? I was going to say, why the hell is he standing on his freaking head? I mean, here's the thing. I don't know if I'm going to be that harsh on this film because, well, the two kid actors, I mean, their acting is, I said the setup is kind of more, ooh. Stoss came out of the ground and hit the homeless guy right in the eyes. I mean, there was a lot of gore in that, but it wasn't too bad of an effect. Probably they put it here and then release it and then do it backwards so it looks like shot into his eyes. Wouldn't the guy be kind of wondering how the hell did he grow this corn so quick? Wouldn't he think, I don't know. Again, he's not worried, shocked, perplexed as to how the hell he got this corn so already up to par. Does he not? I mean, I like corn on the cob, to be honest. I like corn on the cob. In a way, I would say that's my favorite vegetable is corn on the cob. You reap what you sow. This guy just sees the dollar signs. He's like, yeah, this thing grew in crappy... Ooh. The homeless man was in there getting his like brain sucked out by these things. Not too bad effects. Like I said, I mean, the premise of being in the city... the little kid is doing his best to be in a creepy state of affairs. Is you don't want to try to infect the other. What the hell's the point of that? Of the roaches? Oh. Now people don't be eating. Is this like a prank? Or is this like to possess people? Or. I guess a prank. Because the brother's a fucking weirdo, that's why. And just pick him up and throw him in the damn sewer. With that kid from Garbage Pail Kids movie. Okay. Oh, he ate something. It's one of the roaches. Ugh. Well, I mean, Screaming George, Roaches in Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. There you go. Ew. He puked up another dollop of blood. Oh, don't tell me roaches don't come out of his stomach, is it? No, but now he's having dreams of Children of the Corn. Why would it give him hallucinations? Why would it want to give him hallucinations? Oh, he's going to die in his church. I know this guy's going to die. I just want is roaches going to like erupt from his stomach or something? I mean, there's a lot of these movies. There's like, I don't know, 11 movies? Little kid, shut up. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Yeah, who the hell is Joseph? What time is his church being done? At nighttime? It's pretty damn dark in his church. Pretty much he's giving the sermon that adults suck and kids rule. Don't tell me some people don't believe this. There must be some type of magic to turn them into more children of the corn. To me, I'm like, this kid's up his... This going to be the next Chris Chan, this kid. Ah, so adoptive brothers are not related by blood. So some social worker found stuff about Gallon. Wouldn't you know about that before you send the kid in to fucking, I don't know, send the kid before? Wouldn't that be? You did your job crappy, lady. You did a horrible job with your job. I better make sure this kid ain't a psychopath before I send him up to the city to live with someone. Is this lady gonna die next? Probably. Some voodoo magic or children, corn magic. What the hell is that? He's doing a bond? Corn bond? There probably is a corn bond. EXIT, exit. Umsade. I want to kill everyone. Satan's good. Satan's our pal. There's usually another like Chill the Corn, like the first one is like these kids are killers, but this is other than the very end. But this one is the kid is using magic. They just run or something. Kick the kid in the face. What the hell? Ooh. A really stupid effect of a flame, animated flame going to her mouth. But then an up-close shot of her face melting, which looked practical. Kind of saved the scene a little bit. Give the kid up or move or leave or something. God damn. Yeah, continue to do nothing. Now, of course, this guy, he sees a lot of fucking money in this, so he's going to ignore the wife. So, there's Chilled the Corn in 1984, directed by Fritz Tiersch with Linda Hamilton. I actually don't mind the film. A lot of people don't like it. I don't mind the film. Then you have Chilled the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice, which I wasn't really big on. I just say I'm liking this more than the second one, because this has, again, interesting enough premise compared to the franchise, and some decent makeup effects. These other ones I don't remember. Children of Corn 4, The Gathering. Children of Corn 5, Fields of Terror. Like, this was 95. Children of Corn 4 was 96. Children of Corn 5 was 98. Children of Corn 6 was 99. Revelation was 2001. Genesis was 2011. Children of Corn 4, The Gathering, had Naomi Watts and Taryn Black. A medical student returned to her hometown, Nebraska, where she finds the children to be fallen under mysterious bad illness connected to the town's past. Oh no. Is it They don't fall on her head? Oh, next to her head. So she got pulled into the cornfield. I mean, it's kind of hard to make corn scary. You know what I mean? Oh my god, a cornfield is coming alive, go attack. I'm not afraid of corn. I grew up in Iowa. I had corn all around me. I wasn't afraid that the corn was going to kill me. So I just corn. I'm not scared of corn. I'm not scared of kids. If a kid comes at me, I'm going to kick him in the face. Ooh. Nice effect. She trips, her head fell back, the back of her head was impaled, and in the mouth, I like the detail. Out of the mouth, the pipe had water, and now it's coming out of her mouth. Ooh, now it's blood coming out of her mouth. Nice job. I don't know if that was a dummy or she was really good at playing dead. And they had the blood coming out. It kind of remind me a little bit of the My Bloody Valentine when the girl's head got impaled on the shower thing. See, the death scenes feel a bit more impactful here compared to part 2. Like, ooh, like that stuff. Now that she's out of the way and this guy sees a bunch of money in his future from this corn, he's not going to be asking questions. But yeah, Children of Corn 4, The Gathering, had Naomi Watts. And more dreams. Oh, dude, this is from Children of Corn 2. I remember that bit. That was Children of the Corn 2. With the guy being stabbed with the syringes. So again, why is this preacher guy seeing hallucinations? The harvest is upon us. So he's been given these hallucinations, but why? Just to troll him? That is just to troll him. So yeah, this one afterward, direct to video. Oh, and there was a 4-film set, Children of Corn 3, 4, 5, and 6. Interesting directing choice. Kind of like a freeze frame, like, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, now the little kid is talking to people, and wow, what do you say makes sense? So yeah, Children of the Corn 5, directed by the guy who did House 2, the second story. Children of the Corn 5, Fields of Terror. The leader of the cult, Ezekiel, is possessed by the demon he walks behind the roles. Future film debut of Eva Mendes. Huh. Terror Corn 666, you had the return of John Franklin as Isaac from the first movie. Huh. Oh, and Children Corps 666 has Nancy Allen from RoboCop. Huh. I know we got a couple making out. How do I get a home run? So that was 99. Then Children Corn 7, Revelation. A woman who travels to Omaha, Nebraska in search of her grandmother and finds her apartment building to be overrun with mysterious children who seem to be emerging from the adjacent cornfield. Children Corn Revelation. So there's no one else on this basketball court, and everyone's talking to the kid. But how is this kid convincing this group? Like, if you were to tell me some type of mind control magic, like maybe he fed them pieces of the corn and they ate it and that helped influence their mind, I think that would help. Like, if you took a corn cob, took pieces of corn, put it in each of the dish, and people were eating it during lunch. There was that cockroach bit, but the only thing was the Reverend, and he had these weird dreams. So, yeah, there's Chiller Corn Genesis, there's Chiller Corn Runaway by John Gouliter. There's a Chiller Corn 2009 remake, and then there's a Chiller Corn 2020 by Kurt Wimmer, director of Equilibrium. Why are there so many damn Chiller Corns? I don't know why. I'm not in here with you, you're in here with me. That line sounds familiar. Ew. Stab him with your knife. So the bully was getting his hand chomped by the homeless guy, and the kid's like, I'll help you if you help me. So all these kids are possessed by the kid. And yeah, apparently Charlize Theron's in here in a bit part. I can't recognize who she is though. It turns children who eat it into followers of he who walks beyond the rules. Okay, but we didn't see them eat the corn. That's the thing. If he did, I miss that. Put this away. So that's the plan, is to export this corn everywhere, and people who eat it, they're turned. But again, if we saw that the kids were eating the corn, I must have either missed it or they didn't put it in there. It's just his preaching somehow turned them. And this older brother takes a long fucking time to understand what's going on. All the time living with... Yeah, you didn't realize the scarecrow you're standing by was moving and looked familiar? I mean, no disrespect. This older guy is not the best actor. No disrespect. Okay, what's this a flashback to now? Why does everyone have a paper bag on their head? What is this, The Strangers? A prequel to The Strangers? Did the stranger see this and steal it? What the hell? Or are they gonna kill the Reverend? Okay, so they trapped their parents. Or trap these parents and burn them. Huh. Interesting. It's the kid underneath the mask. Yep. Okay, a dream within a dream where the kid floated going, "Urgh." I'm sorry, that was more funny than scary. I'm sorry, that kid floating to, and then it's a dream within a dream. I'm sorry, that was pretty funny. I'm sure it was pretty funny. I mean, I'm not hating the film. It's just, it's not that. I still think the first film was better. I do think this is better than the second film. I don't know, maybe like 2 would get 2 stars. This would get 2.5 out of 5 stars, and the first would get 3 out of 5 stars. And I'm sure this is better than a lot of the later sequels. So I know it's way better than the 2009 remake, because that's the only one I remember. That's the worst one I saw. The thing is, this other guy, Malcolm, is a much better actor than White Boy. Malcolm is a much better actor. Let him be the lead. I think it'd be cool. Like, this may be your rules, but this is my streets. And you're not take over my streets. That'd be cool. I'd go for that. But no. 1964. I know every inch of his face. But how does that relate to the first Children of the Corn? If that's 1964, this kid we never saw in the first film. Yeah, I like this Malcolm guy, so they'll probably kill him off, which would be stupid to do. If you do that movie, you fucked up. Again, the little kid, he's grown on me a little bit for what he's given to do. He's nowhere near the characters in the first movie, the villains, Malachi and Isaac. Outlander, we got your woman. That's the thing, they couldn't beat those two, Isaac and Malachi, no matter what, but I've seen much worse than this kid. Much worse. You know what, God should giving him superpowers, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, Jesus style. That's why you always wonder, why doesn't God come down and do some magic against these bad guys and evil forces? I'd be down for that. The priest does his prayer, and then God's like, you got the power of the glow. Okay, a cross of corn hit him in the eyes. Now he's been hung upside down. Well, he found out that the book is his power. Okay, you guys can run a bit faster and tip down the door. Well, you already know this guy's gonna die. Come on. There you go. Run. Yeah, you call run. So how did he even die? He's got some blood on his face, a little bit on his chest. So how did he even die? The statue turned to a woman, fell towards him. His face and body have a little bit of blood, but there's no like statue on him near him. So how did he even die? I don't know. I don't know. Maria, Maria, it's time for another corn party. Malcolm is cool. Now they're going to the island to get the Bible. By the way, if he can, I guess he can't control the adults. I was going to say, why does he control this? Because he can't control the adults, I guess. I guess he can. That's. Again, it is the whole corn thing. I mean, corn is not scary. I like corn on the cob. I grew up around corn. Cornfields are not scary. Unless you're worried about bugs. And again, kids are not scary because I would just kick them in the face with my shoe. But I mean, again, at least it's an hour and a half. It goes by at a decent enough pace. I like this Malcolm guy. The urban location makes it feel at least a little bit different compared to the first two. I mean, had a couple decent makeup effects. The director had not watched the first two films before agreeing to direct this one. Shot complete in 93, but not released until 95. Well, I thought it was 94 got done. Director was 26 years old when he made the movie. This was the first to go straight to video. In 2016, Stephen King admitted he could have done without all the Children of Corn sequels. Dimension Films wanted to hold on to the rights of the film. We'll have to produce a new film every couple of years to keep the rights. Ew. Buzz coming out of her mouth. So that's what it does to the parents. Ew. Ooh. Not bad. The mom and dad of the Maria, the roaches coming out, and the mom fell and her head split open. It was a bunch of roaches. So it's like a Halloween 3 thing to this. Instead of the mask and turns your head into bugs, you eat the corn, you turn the inside turn to bud as well. Silver Shamrock style. So yeah, Halloween 3 style. Although I would say Halloween 3 is better than this. It's a better part 3 than this, but this one, I mean... Fucking birds. Did you say you're fired? There's the Bible. Now burn it. Or stab it. That's a bad morphine effect. Oh, but the eyes open up pretty decent makeup. Where's the Malcolm guy? There you go. Talk, dude. Well, didn't Malcolm have a weapon as well? Yeah, you two kick his ass. Cut the scarecrow in half. No, hit it in the head. Or run. Run! Or... Malcolm says watch my back, so the guy decides to now watch his back. Great. Good job, watch his back, you dipshit. Yeah, just stand there. Yeah. Of course, I the guy I didn't mind is like the goriest death in the film. He got his spine ripped out like he was fucking Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. Did it. And now the spine is about as big as a tree. It's a good effect, I idea. It's a pretty good gory makeup effect. That's probably why I remember hearing, some people like this out of the sequels. I can see why from that. But I'd rather be the Joshua guy. I think that'd be a good twist. The Joshua guy gets killed by his dad. Yeah, I did it. You gotta do it. And then Malcolm, because Malcolm thinks he's the better actor. Get the actor's name. I let that happen to the Joshua guy. I would have been fine with that. Dude, I don't give a crap about Joshua. I don't care about Joshua. Let's see, who's Malcolm? Purify the Harvest. John Clare as Malcolm. Again, should have had him be the lead and not Joshua. Oh, the Reverend. Now I recognize him. The guy who played the Reverend. He was in Ghostbusters. He was the hotel manager. That much money? I won't pay it. That's the guy. The hotel manager in Ghostbusters. Okay, we'll just put it back up. No, no. Okay. He was the hotel manager complaining about the price. That's who played the Reverend. I knew he looked familiar. Okay. License to Drive. He was the school teacher, bus driver. Let's see. I think. For some reason they had... Why? For some reason they got Crash Bandicoot on his feed. I wonder why. Oh, there's the adoptive father. He's dead. Yeah, he was the hotel manager. The Reverend in this played the hotel manager in Ghostbusters '84. Idiot. So he just stabbed the adoptive father in the chest with his weapon. So he got off easy compared to Malcolm. Why is the character I like got the most violent death in the movie? I didn't good makeup effect, but why could it be the father there since he was so gung-ho about greed or I don't give a shit about Joshua. I'm not your brother, you brother fucker. I have to get rid of you and your Bible at the same time. I got you together and will crush you completely, okay? Screw you. So now he's throwing these... What the hell? The animated fireballs? What do you think? It's Dragon Ball Z? He's throwing these like Dragon Ball Z fireballs now. You got like 80 people here. Why don't you have them do it? Should have had Malcolm fight some of these guys while you chase after Eli. See, that would make sense. Have like the father go, oh, this is ridiculous, you guys don't know what you're talking about. And then he's the guy who gets... And then you just have Malcolm fighting these guys while he's having this fight with Eli, other than just his minions standing there with a dumb look on their face and a thumb up their butt? Will that make more sense? The father getting that grandiose, gory death? Why is he send these minions? Send these minions after. Choke on it. Wow, that was easy. Stab the book and the kid. And turn to a light? What? So now they're not affected anymore. But I ain't done because there's like 10 minutes left in the movie. Yeah, it's alright. It's over. What the hell is this guy looking for now? Oh, looking for his blade. What the hell? Oh, it's the monster now? He who walks behind the rose? Big old groundhog? What the hell? Now it's a Godzilla movie. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Let the bodies hit the floor. One guy got cut in half by a glass. One girl being dragged. Yeah, Maria, do something. Okay, it's impaling some people. Oh, it's hanging someone. This monster does not look good, but it's practical. I'll do that as practical. Oh, now is someone drowning in the mud? Damn. Everybody getting killed. There's a reason why they didn't show Heroes Behind the Rose in the first trailer of Corn, but at least it's not a crappy CG effect. I'll take a puppet effect over CGI. I'll take that. It's a weird design, though. Oh no, he picked up a Barbie doll. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Maria. Monster taking his time to swallow her. How the hell did he reach up? That's okay, dude. Don't be in a hurry. Just slowly walk up to it. I didn't, dude. Don't be in a hurry, dude. She just got swallowed. Damn, right into someone's chest. And that was right into someone's neck. I just like, fuck you, let's up the body count. But you can't complain. I'll take it. I mean, they tried. I'll say they tried for gusto. It's ridiculous, but it's kind of fun and a Godzilla way. Like a gory Godzilla way. Yeah, get her out. At least he got her out. Although, stop shaking the camera so much, man. by doing that, killed it, I guess. Okay. Well, at least some of the kids survived. Not everybody died. So at least, again, some of them survived. So is it still there for evidence? Or is it going to disappear? Because if it's still there for evidence, they can prove what the hell happened. I mean, the finale, it's goofy, but at least it's fun and entertaining. I'd rather take that than boring. But the corn was sent out. Remember with the dudes? Yeah, he sent corn everywhere in the world. I guess, they didn't know about that plan. They didn't know that was part of the plan. Which, for what I understand, they didn't even follow that up in the sequel. They just ignored it. So I don't even know why they had a sequel-bait ending anyway. They don't use it anyway. Just ignore it. Like a lot of these sequels. Or maybe this is where the Wishmaster begins. Yeah, this is the corn. I mean, you think because he walks behind the rose and the Bible and the kid are dead, maybe the corn could be powerless? But no. I guess not. I don't know why they look like Russian gangsters. Shipping all over the world. No one decided to make a phone call. Hey, by the way, like no one told him, by the way, that guy who sold you the corn, he's been murdered and all this shit happened. It may be poisoned. Just say that corn could be poisoned. Doesn't matter because that's not followed up anyway in the sequels. Eli, Joshua, William, Alice, Malcolm, yeah, John Clare. Yeah, Father Frank, Michael Ensign. He was the guy in Ghostbusters. So at the end of the day, what do I have to say about... Well, let me get some more light on me. What do I have to say about Children of the Corn 3, Urban Harvest? You know what? It's not great, but I would guarantee you this is one of the best of the Children of the Corn films. Just a guess. I like it more than the second film. This film, compared to the second film, this felt like it had a better pace. The different location helped shake things up a bit. The Streaming Mad George effects were definitely the biggest plus this film had going for it. I thought Joshua was pretty terrible. Or like wooden. I didn't believe his dialogue, his delivery. I felt that, honestly, I feel, again, Malcolm, that would have been better. That would have been more interesting. That Malcolm, or if it was Malcolm and Joshua together, or Malcolm, I think that would have been a better choice. They went with a sequel bait ending, which didn't matter because they weren't going to follow that up anyway. So that's weird. I mean, it's the whole Children of the Corn stuff from the very get-go could be considered silly and goofy, but at least, like, the finale was silly and goofy, but it was entertaining. You had a giant puppet monster that was our Godzilla movie, only gory, and they're like, oh, screw it, we didn't have a lot of body count, go all out at the end. Well, it's not all out, but, pretty decent. And, it's at least a time waster. I mean, it's short enough. It's an hour and 30 minutes with the end credits. I guarantee you this is better than the last 5, 6, 7 of them they made. There's a little bit of ambition in this, at least effects-wise. And Eli, the more I watch the little kid, the more I'm like, okay, he's not too bad. He's no Isaac or Malachi, but he's not too bad. I would say I thought he was a better villain than the second one. I just wish he had a better lead. Just Joshua didn't do much for me. I keep going back, like Malcolm, I think he would have been a better lead. Just me. And also a lot of these Dimension films always makes me wonder how much did the Weinsteins affect the product. Because a lot of these films, Weinsteins would put their hands in the cookie jar and do this, do that, do this. So I don't know. But you know what? If you're going to Children of the Corn 3 Urban Harvest, is it better than a 4.2? Yes. I think it's better than a 4.2. But again, you're talking to the guy that just saw films like Alien Beasts. That's a terrible film. This is at least a 2.5 out of 5 star, at least. Which is like the midway point. It's there. It's alright. It's alright despite its flaws. It's alright. I almost want to say 3, but out of 5. If that's the case, Children of Corn 1, I still think it's the best one. But this, I mean, like I said, if you're going more for makeup effects, this is the Children of Corn to see. Because it's definitely gorier than the first two. Like, that Malcolm death was definitely gory. Just the spine was ripped out, and the spine got so big it was as tall as a telephone pole. I don't know, for a split second I thought he was going to... At the end, they were going to turn, and there was his friend walking with that damn neck. But with what it was entertaining for what it was. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Thanks once again, Brooklyn. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.